So I was inspired to join Deep Well Athletics through another member, actually, Autumn. I remember she was at my house one day. We have a little setup in our garage, and she was deadlifting. And I just wanted to know more about where she learned it and why and all of those things. So I talked to her about it, and ultimately, I joined other gyms. I had been a member of other places and played sports most of my life, and I wanted a little bit more regimen around what I was doing and people to help teach me what to do rather than trying to come up with workouts on my own. And it just seemed like the perfect situation of joining Deep Well, having a coach there that's with you throughout the entire workout to help make sure that you're doing the right movement, that you don't hit a plateau. That was what I was finding, trying to come up with my own, hitting plateaus pretty hard. My mindset since joining Deep Well has changed a lot in that I'm capable of so much more than what I thought I was capable of when I joined the gym. I remember joining and, the 15-pound bar being heavy, and now I can lift a lot more than that. So my mind shift has changed of being able to push myself beyond what I thought my limits were. So I've been a member for 5.5 years, so I have several of those moments. But I would say biggest examples of the achievement and how far I've come. I remember not being able to lift a 35-pound dumbbell off the ground, and this year I was able to snatch several of those in the CrossFit Open, and it's just, again, it's a very proud moment to be able to see how far I've pushed myself in these 5.5 years and being able to do so much more than I thought I was capable of. So actually 2 years ago this week, my husband was diagnosed with stage 5 kidney failure, and he needed a kidney transplant. And long story short, I was able to be his donor. And I attribute a lot of that to Deep Well Athletics and making sure that my body was fit and ready for surgery and that it was going to be able to function with just one kidney. And knowing that the future and what that holds now, only having one kidney for myself, my body has been able to recover a lot faster, a lot easier than I thought possible. And knowing that, the future for me doesn't mean that I'm gonna have to change anything that I've been doing. And I attribute every bit of that to this gym, this community, and what it has brought for me in the last 5.5 years. I really started learning a lot more about nutrition, given everything that happened with my husband and some of the lifestyle changes that we had to make for him, and learning about my own body and what was gonna be changing being his donor. And as I started learning more about it, I wanted to be able to help others learn about their situation. And everybody's going through something different. Everyone's at a different stage in their life. But being able to take what I've learned myself and help others achieve their goals and get where they want to be, both with nutrition and, ultimately I'd love to be a coach and get people in here and moving their bodies and helping them achieve the same things that I have in the last 5.5 years. Yeah, so if you feel intimidated about joining, I would say just take that leap of faith. I know my first time coming into Deep Well Athletics was like a month before the Open, and it can be very intimidating. A lot of people, it's very loud. There's barbells everywhere. But just take that leap of faith, just get started, just come in, talk to the coaches, talk to people, and just know that this is a community that cares about you as the person and pushing you, like I said, for me, being able to push my body beyond what I thought my limits were. And you'll learn so much more about yourself and what you think you're capable of. Just get started.